Hey guys, I wanted to make a video here checking out the Purity ROM for the Nexus 4. As always, all the links are in my description, so if you like the look of it, you can go ahead and download it. I have actually reviewed this ROM before, but as you can see, it's been updated to Android 4.3, so I thought I'd give it another look. Another thing to mention is, you can see in my kernel version, I am using the purified kernel. That is an optional extra. It doesn't come with this at stock, it just comes with the stock kernel. I like the purified kernel, it gives you more options like undervolting, and it's just better on your battery life and better performance. So the first thing I want to mention here is the speed, and this thing was fast on Android 4.2.2. It's even faster now, it's on Android 4.3 thanks to those optimizations. And you can see as I'm navigating around, it just doesn't slow down. It's definitely one of the fastest ROMs available right now. You can see as I'm opening these apps, it doesn't even slow down, and the app opening speed is really fast. It is definitely one of the fastest you can get, and it's just an absolute breeze to use. So moving over to the settings, and you can see here we've got this Purity section which includes system and a dark UI toggle. You can turn this on and it gives you this dark theme. It's not just in the settings, you can see here it changes most of your Google apps to this dark theme, and it just gives your phone a different look and a different feel to what it normally looks like. And you can see here most of the apps are changed, even the Gmail and even the Google Play Store has a dark theme, and you can see just how different it looks, and it is a cool option to have. So if we move on to some of the real customization of this ROM, this is where you need to dive into the system tab. Purity isn't the most customizable ROM out there, but it does have some cool features. You can see here you can customize the status bar, quick settings, lock screen, power menu, and you can mess around with the navigation bar as well. So if we dive into the status bar here, you can see all the options you get to customize your status bar. You've got clock options, AM, PM. You've also got day of the week, which I haven't seen on many other ROMs. And if we turn that on, you can see you get the day of the week in your status bar. You can also put it on regular, where it kind of puts it into capitals. Underneath that, you've got the battery style, and you can use the battery as text, so you get that percent, which is a pretty welcome feature. You've also got battery bar location. If we turn this on in the status bar, you can see the thin line appear on your status bar, shows you how much battery you have left. You can also center that if you want to. You can change the color and of course the thickness of that bar, and you can see you can make it thicker or smaller depending on what you want. I don't actually like this, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it off right now, but it's a nice option to have. You've also got brightness control, so you can control that just by swiping your finger along the status bar. Next up, we've got the quick settings, and you can see here it does have the quick pull down. This is one of my favorite features. Pull down from the right to get your toggles, pull down from the left to get your notifications. You've also got tiles and layout here, so you can mess around with your toggles. You can add different ones like NFC or GPS. You've also got CyanogenMod's camera tile here. If you've never seen this before, this is what it looks like. So if we pull down the quick settings here, you can see in the bottom right hand corner we have that camera tile. If we press it, it turns into a live camera feed, and you can see that is live. If you press the tile again, it starts taking pictures, and you can see it kind of flashes when it's taking the picture. It's a really easy and efficient way to access your camera without having to open an app. And it's also really fast. You can quickly pull down your quick settings, activate it, and start taking snaps. And the quality is exactly the same as what you'd normally get if you went ahead and opened the app. So it's a really awesome option to have. So moving on to the lock screen customization, you've got screen security, you've got background, which allows you to choose a color fill or a custom image. You've then got battery status, you've got maximize widgets and slider shortcuts, and these allow you to unlock straight to an application. So you can basically choose any application you've got installed, and if we check some out here, we'll just choose, I don't know, maybe the email. Press OK, and then don't forget to press save in the top right hand corner. Turn off the display, get to your lock screen, and you'll see it as a shortcut, and you can unlock straight to that application. If we click into power menu here, you can see the options you got. You do have expanded desktop mode, where you can choose whether you want the status bar visible or not. Don't forget, on this ROM you don't have Pi installed, so if you go ahead and turn on expanded desktop mode, make sure you have something like LMT to control it. So moving on to the navigation bar, and the first option you have is button customization. This is where you can choose to have a persistent menu button or a persistent search button. It's as simple as just picking it and locking it back up, and there you have it. Underneath that, you've got button height, and this allows you to actually make the buttons bigger or smaller. I'm not sure why you'd want to make them bigger, but you could if you want to. Most people make them smaller, so you get more screen real estate, but you still have the options to control. So if we tap into colors and glow here, it's pretty obvious what this is. It allows you to change the button color. You can choose any of these colors with the outer ring. Press the inner circle to actually apply, and you can see it instantly changes. You've also got the button glow time, so you can mess around with that effect. and you've got the button glow color. If I click the recents button here, you can see the color is just white. If we change this to something like, I don't know, maybe a yellow, you can see it instantly changes to a yellow. Lastly, we got the quick launch shortcuts, and this is the shortcut that allows you to get to your Google Now. It allows you to add 2 extra ones. So let's choose, I don't know, toggle torch here. Don't forget again to press save, and you can quickly access your torch. It does work. You can see that right there. You can also go ahead and turn it off. It's rotated, and there you go, it's off. It's also got some extra settings in some of these other tabs. For example, if we tap into sound right here, the first one we got is music effects, and it does come with a DSP settings manager, so you can mess around with the sound if you're into that sort of thing. It also allows you to launch a music app on connecting your headset. So when you plug in your headset, it'll automatically launch your music app. Right at the bottom, we've also got the volume rocker music controls as well. So if we click into display here, you've also got some extra rotation settings. You can tell the device exactly how you want it to rotate. And you've also got your auto rotate setting in there. Pulse notification light can also be customized. You can add different apps here like Facebook to be blue if you wanted to do that. And you've also got a battery light notification as well. So you can have it to be red when it's low or yellow when it's charging. Again, you can customize that to however you like. Scrolling down, you've also got some wake up options, for example, the volume rocker wake, and below that you've got CRT screen animation, and you can mess around with that as well. So the last thing I want to show you here is in the developer options. If we scroll right to the bottom, it has some extra options that you don't get on all the ROMs. You can change your background process limit, although we don't really need to do that. The best option by far is the kill app back button. This is off by default, I turned it on. If we open up the Play Store here and hold the back button, you can see the application is going to get killed. So if an application sort of crashes, you can just kill it really easily. So there you have it, guys. That's the Purity ROM on Android 4.3. It's very fast, it's very stable, it's one of the best ROMs you can get on the Nexus 4. Definitely give it a shot if you've never tried it before, and yeah, peace out.